I really am gonna miss everybody in the Bronx Defenders. You know, everybody's saying, well, do what you gotta do. Well, if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be able to know what I gotta do. I wanna take the time out right now, pay homage to those who gave me a chance, or gave me back a chance that I thought that I was just not gonna have. So this is for the Bronx Defenders, and everybody else who's dealing with the Bronx Defenders, you're in the right hands.
My name is Ingrid Bermudez, and I have been a client with Bronx Defenders from the age of 15.
My name's Charles, and I've been represented by the Bronx Defenders on 2 separate cases.
My friend and I, we would come in every day almost after school and just enjoy ourselves and have a good time, even if it was just drawing or just getting on the computer or just hanging out.
Why I come here is because, you know, and there's people here to help me in all different areas.
I technically raised my child with Bronx Defenders.
I have a client advocate. I have, you know what I'm saying, I have a defense and a lawyer as far as a criminal and family court. I have parent advocate here, and if I need housing, I have help there. And if I need financial aid, I have help here for that too.
A lot of people like me are trying to change. We're trying to get out the ghetto, trying to do something with ourselves.
They really helped me come a long way. I've changed a lot in 2 years with their help.
I don't feel out of place. I feel welcome, and I feel like people want me to be here, and this is where I want to be.
I smoked crack for 17 years. I need to say that. And my son is 16 years old. So he watched me destroy myself. Not paying him no attention. So now he want to do what he want to do. He figured he grown because he had to fend for himself somewhat to the point, you know. He angry right now, you know. And I try to tell him, but look at me now. Take a look at me now. I was cast in a movie, right? By a friend of mine I met in high school. You know, he worked with a talent agent, and he put me in a movie. I played in the Notorious B.I.G. movie, playing who I was, a crackhead. You know, and I went back to the Bronx Defenders, and you know, whether they realize it, I thank them for helping me all this time, because would I have ever got that part, I'll probably be still out there smoking crack right now.
If I could, I'd do some volunteer work for the Bronx Defenders. I'll even do, like in the Army days, I'll clean the bathrooms with a toothbrush. That's how grateful I am. Basically, I was in this world by myself until the Bronx Defenders came and encouraged me. They motivated me. I get into these depression modes because of something that I saw when I was active duty in the military. So my wife I don't even talk to it with her. But what's helped me is a lot, is reading the Word of God and the Bronx Defenders, because they've been there for me. You know, Mishpacha is a Hebrew word, Jewish word for family. And they're like my family now, you know. If I need them, all I have to do is pick up the phone, you know. And that's why I say they're my Mishpacha.
Okay, well basically I've lived in the suburbs for years, okay, and then I came back to New York, and since I've been living here, I've been in, you know, lower class communities and everything, and I see the difference between the way the cops treat you in one neighborhood and the way they treat you in another neighborhood. The cops are not fair over here. You know, something can happen in one area, on one block, and they'll surround the whole area. I live on Webster. The whole Webster will be flooded with police, and they'll harass everybody because of something that one person did, and that's unfair.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
My mom comes back into my life, and you know, everything's good. We're like best friends, and 2 weeks before I turn 18, she's gone again. She passes away, and I'm alone. I don't know what to do. My life was like spiraling out of control. Parties and drinking and drugs, and it was pure havoc, and I was like in and out of abusive relationships. And you know, one day after I had my child, I came home. I left him with my boyfriend at the time, and they weren't there. And I spent hours like searching for them. I didn't know what happened. So my neighbors like told me that the ACS came and got them. I was arrested and charged with neglect, child endangerment, and fortunately while I was in jail, Bronx Defenders found me. Other than the criminal issue, I had a family issue, and fortunately for me, both of those divisions, both lawyers, type of lawyers, were in one agency. And I was able to get the help that I needed to get my son back, to get myself back.
Oh, the Bronx Defenders are just, down-to-earth people. If they choose to give a public service, it's for a reason, a public payless service. It's for a reason. It's not that they're getting, money, and I just love people that give, you know what I mean?
What's up, BX? Welcome me home, baby. I've been in Jersey for a while, but I love it in the BX. Meant to institutionalize mistaken identity. 18 to 25 mistaken identity. Prosecution won't be justified mistaken identity. Bronx Defenders let you identify when you're the staking, staking, mistake, staking, stakes to stake, staking, mistaking the identity, mistaking the identity. I'm P. Hayes. I'll tell you a little bit about why and how, you know what I mean? I'm from just 20 blocks from here.
My whole life I thought everything that bad happened to me was my fault. The passing of my friends, a lot of my friends, they killed themselves off. My whole life has basically been either being alone or being left alone. I went to a foster home and I lived with these people for a while, and they threw me over a banister and I landed on some stairs at the bottom. Not saying that I'm not right for the way I felt, but I was wrong for the actions that I didn't think about completely. I torched their house because I felt what we was going through. We didn't ask to be on this earth. We didn't ask to be put in foster care. We didn't ask to be abused. And at the young age I didn't really know how to deal with that. I really had nobody to love or to trust. I used to go around. I used to really disrespect you because. It's conflicting. Somebody hurts you, you go hurt them, or you having a bad day because of somebody else, you having a bad day towards someone that didn't deserve it. Your child do know what's best for them at times, and it only takes a minute for you to sit down and listen to them. Otherwise, you're going to have a whole bunch of misfits running around the streets causing crime and all type of havoc because nobody's trying to understand and listen. The Bronx Defenders has showed me that, there are people out there that want to listen.
I got a desire to become a chaplain, that I can help other guys that went through or that's going through what I went through.
I started applying to colleges back in the beginning of October, and I hope to be selected to go to Hunter College in the fall. I want to study journalism and pre-law.
And I saw myself on that film, and I knew I didn't want to be that person no more. And from that point on, I wasn't that person no more.
The old Juanita was confused, full of pain, a life of utter chaos. But the new Juanita is stable, healing, just trying to be the best mom that she can be.
You can't stay in New York forever. They say if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. So I intend to make it anywhere. Actually not anywhere, everywhere. I'm only 25 years old, so there's no limits to what I can see and do.
Smile, too strong to cry, too tired to laugh, too young to die. Gray clouds in the dark blue sky, there's a blues for black hoodies just trying to get by. Too weak to smile, too strong to cry, too tired to laugh, too young to die. Gray clouds in the dark blue sky. There's some blues for black hoodies just trying to stay high. Just trying to walk my path and be all that I am. Born with all the gifts and flaws of a strong black man. I'm an African stranded in this land of Tarzan. Still I overstand the pain I feel is part of God's plan. But damn, shit is rough, seems like it's never enough. So many thoughts in my mind, I feel my head might erupt. It's tough to rise out of bed sometimes. Going through the day wanting to self-destruct, but eventually the feeling fades away. I just can't see myself going out that way. When I wanna leave, a soothing voice says that I should stay. So I say okay because I've been through this before. And if it didn't kill me then I could do it some more. This is for my soldiers struggling in this cold war. Lace your Timbs, hold your head, maintain and keep the hoodies on. Too weak to smile, too strong to cry, too tired to laugh, too young to die. Gray clouds in the dark blue sky. There's some blues for black hoodies just trying to get by.